Hello, online crew. Well, man, there's a few changes happening around the place in Facebook and Instagram world. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown of what they are in this live. For those of you that are live with me here and have adjusted to the fact that I'm early than I normally am, thank you for being here. Those on the replay, you won't know any different. But I am early here today if you're here with me live because I've got to host a webinar in less than 30 minutes. And then for those of you in my online crew coaching community, I will be straight after that webinar I've got to do. We are on the boot camp for the Organic Growth Boot Camp day 1. So coaching community members, I will see you over in the boot camp. Then those of you that would like to join us, it's not too late. We're starting day 1 of the Organic Growth Boot Camp, in a couple of hours time. So you can click the link above and get in, as long as I've got time to check my phone before that happens. But if you want to build your business organically, like if you're not doing Facebook advertising or your Facebook advertising is not effective, even if you're doing it, where are you finding people to build your business with? Who are you networking with? Where are these people that, you need to find to get leads and sales in your business? So you've always got to be growing your audience. So organic growth is an absolute must. It will be anybody building a business online. So it's a very, very important topic. So I hope you're doing really well today. Because I've got limited time, I'm going to run through a whole lot of things. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I said to you guys, keep your eyes and ears open because now is the time of year that Facebook always bring out a number of changes. That's because in all things being normal, Facebook has its F8 developer conference at this time of year, and that's where they save all their announcements and save all their save all their changes to, share with everybody. And so it's all rolling out. So I'm not going to go through them in detail because we would be here forever. I also don't know all the details of every single one of them, but I want to give you a bit of a snapshot. Some of them you would have heard of, some of them you would have not. One of them was just rolled out today. So I will give you more details on these updates as I get more information. Okay. So for anybody that's here for the first time, anybody that's new, please let us know so we can give you a massive shout out and welcome you to our amazing community here. My name's Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain. This is just all a little bit of fun because we have the most amazing online crew community here of entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, direct sellers, those in network marketing, MLM, etc. The main purpose of what we do here is to bring our business online and use effective modern strategies to attract people to you. So, a lot of people struggle in the online world with, getting connections, engagement, interaction. Traditional, home-based business owners often run out of people to talk to. So, they've spoken to all their family and friends and it's like, well, what now? I don't know anybody. Who can I connect with? So social media gives us the ability to do that, but we've got to do it in a way that's effective, helps grow your audience. It helps grow your influence. So when you suggest something, people are interested, people are attracted to you. So there are a number of things that we need to do online to make sure we're getting the results we want. Otherwise, you can sit on social media and bang your head against a brick wall. Or if you're doing spammy things, you'll get yourself into trouble with Facebook, which we don't want, either. So there's a bit of learning to do in relation to building a business online successfully. You can do it, you can be there, you can be doing activities, but are they actually benefiting you and moving your business forward? So that's what we're here to do. So let me just say some quick hellos. We got Mike. How are you, Mike? Good to see you here. Jennifer, Tony, Marcella. We've got Sherry, Megan, Cindy, Louisa, Susan. So a lot of coaching community members here. You ready for the boot camp, guys, today, day 1? Hello, Cynthia, Aldith, Judy and Bob. You actually remembered. Yay. Great to see you here. We've got Jackie, Jocelyn, Ford, I'm here for right now in the boot camp, ready with note, paper, and pen. Awesome. Love it, Ford, because I'm actually in the boot camp going to go through a bit of a process. So you do want to write it down and remember it. Susan's one of our VIPs, life member in our coaching community as well. We've got Tammy. We got Beth, life member. Welcome, crew, to everyone. We've got Crystal. How are you, Crystal? Malin, lovely to see you. Crystal's a life member. We've got Tony, Anita. Oh, where did you all go? Crystal, love our community. It is very unique. It's you're cool to hang out here. If you want to hang out with us, you're more than welcome. I'm new. Give Louise a whole lot of love, guys. Welcome, Louise. It's awesome to see you here. Welcome to our online career community. So hopefully you will learn a lot here. I go live 5 days a week and give out free content, so you should hopefully learn something. Welcome. We got Ashley here as well. We've got Andrea, good to see you. Emma, Steph, here for a few, then got to go do my live, then back for the boot camp. Woohoo! Okay, we've got Haley as well. Good to catch you on early tonight. Yes, I am early. So some people that maybe can't catch me can catch this early one, which is good. Welcome to the family. Christine, it's my first name. Christine or Al? Christine? Correct me if I'm wrong. So we've got a whole lot of welcomes coming up here, Louise. So I hope you feel loved there. Now, I could talk to you guys for ages, but I got to get into the content because there's a number of things. And I do have to be in a webinar in 20 minutes time. Okay. So I did want to remind you guys first. Those of you in the coaching community, I did a live video in there to warn you guys 2 days ago. I did put a post up here and in my social media group. Some of you will be watching from my business page. Some of you will be watching from my free group. If you are watching from my free group, you just have to click on the StreamYard link for me to see who you are. But in all of those places, I have warned you that as of Monday, US time, which has already been and gone, is that anybody doing Facebook advertising, anybody that accesses a business manager, you need to turn on two-factor authentication on your Facebook profile, so your personal profile. So you need to go to your personal profile, you go to settings, and you turn on the two-factor, security, authentic, that, okay? I have trouble saying that word for some reason. If you don't, those of you that use a business manager will get locked out. So this is Facebook's way of dealing with a whole lot of spam because of COVID, because a lot of people are going online, pushing their stuff, doing dodgy things, and making fake accounts and just doing things that they shouldn't be doing. So Facebook is tightening up. So if you do any kind of Facebook advertising at all and you've got a business manager, please go to your personal profile, go to the settings and turn that two-factor that. Why can't I say that? You guys know what I mean, okay? So do that immediately. It's a click of the box. You go into your settings and it says it's on or it's off. If it's off, turn it on. Make sure it says on. A must for all of you, okay? So that was just a reminder around that. So today in the US, Facebook has launched a shops option. Now, some of you already have activated. I've got it on mine. If you scroll my business page, you will find shop items, but this is more like an online store. They're enabling businesses to sort of create a single online store. So launched in the US, coming to Instagram as well, and will be rolled out. So don't know much about it because it's only been launched today. But there's more of a buying, shopping. They started testing this in 2017. It's taken this long to fully bring it to fruition. It's mainly aimed at businesses that sell physical products. So for those of you in the network marketing industry, it's probably not something that you're not allowed to do from your company's perspective. So don't get too excited yet. We've got to work out what it is and what it sort of entails, but it's also going to allow people to have live sales, use sort of the real-time sort of shopping as well. So as I get more information about that, I'll share that with you. A few days ago, Facebook bought Giphy for $400 million. So Giphy is what sort of creates, you've obviously heard of GIFs. So anything around GIFs is created by Giphy, and Facebook has bought Giphy. So there's questions marks about security. Are they going to be tracking things? You know, I mean, there might be a bit of tracking with how people use them as far as emphasizing emotions and things like that, but there shouldn't be any kind of concern regarding, you know, tracking your data or things like that through GIFs. If you don't know what that is, you know, the animated GIFs that a lot of people use on social media. So Facebook has bought Giphy for $400 million. So we'll see what implications or benefits sort of roll out from that from Facebook. We don't really know, you know, as yet. Messenger Rooms is the huge one. I've talked about it at least a couple of times before. Messenger Rooms is kind of like Zoom, but it doesn't have all the features that Zoom, you know, has. It's mainly meant for friends, family, you know, people that gather together for a social sort of purpose. It might be a club of some sort that normally meets that can't at the moment. So you can create a messenger room. Now, the new bit that I haven't talked about, I think I did a post in my social media group though, is that it is available in groups now. So any of you that have groups, have you seen that pop up? I took some screenshots from my group, put it in the social media group. So you can actually create a messenger room in groups now. So play around, have a go. When you create a room, you get a link. And you can send that link to various people that you want to join the messenger rooms. Once you're in the room, you can use animation and filters and stuff like that and have a little bit of a fun with it. But it's definitely sort of Facebook's answer to Zoom without all the sort of things that Zoom can do. So it's not really meant to compete, although that's how the media is portraying it, because it's only meant for sort of like friends and family type thing. But you could use it for many different reasons. But Messenger Rooms is being pushed big time. You will see it straight on your newsfeed. You know what Facebook is concentrating on when it puts it right in front of your face. So you can see here, create a room. It's right there above stories, create a room. If that doesn't give you an indication that you should go and test that out and try it out, whatever Facebook's putting right in front of your face, you definitely want to go and play around with. So, but just know that messenger rooms are also now for groups, and only the people in the group can access that messenger room. So be good for maybe training or hanging out or having a happy hour with, you know, certain members in a group. You know, who's tested it out and tried it, and do you like it? Let me know. I'd be interested to see who's already played around with it and had a go and had a lot of fun with it, or whether there's something that you didn't like about it. Share that as well. So that's messenger rooms. Portal. Who uses Facebook Portal? This one intrigues me because it's just not something that's, you know, I've used before. It's that separate sort of device that allows you to do things, but it's called sort of Portal, and you can communicate with people, call people, do videos with people. So a change to Portal is when you go live through Portal, it follows you like around. So I'm going live now, but my camera's in the one spot, and if I move, the camera doesn't move with me. But in Portal, if you use the live feature apparently through Portal, it's that sophisticated that it actually moves with you. So it's a bit freaky to watch. I've seen a little video and it's like, man, that's weird and makes me feel a little bit sick. I feel like I'm on a cruise ship. Although, you know, one day we'll all get on a cruise ship, guys, but not now. Maybe not for years now. Anything cruise ship related is on hold. No one wants to get sick. Okay. Who's heard of Lasso? Heard of Lasso? Lasso is Facebook's, I'll show you a visual in a second. I'll just flip my screen and just give you a bit of a visual. Facebook has launched Lasso. It won't be available to all of you as yet, but it's Facebook's version of TikTok. So Facebook have launched something to compete with TikTok, and it's called Lasso. So let me just now the other one I'll mention because I've got something to share with you as well. Who's got Facebook avatars? Facebook avatars has rolled out in the US. I don't have it yet. A lot of you won't, but those of you in the US do. Apparently some people have in Australia somehow, but we shouldn't because it's only launched in the US. But it's pretty cool and it's pretty fun. And I've seen some of you have already adopted it already, but I don't have it yet. But I want to share with you guys how you'll know if you've got it and where to play around with it. So just a couple of quick things to share with you because I've only got 15 minutes to go. Okay, so you should be seeing my screen by now. So let's just have a quick look at Lasso. So this is what it looks like. So it's the purple with the, I'll see if I can bring up my live. The purple with the squiggle in it. I'm hoping you can see my screen. I wish I could see myself when I share screens. Yeah, here we go. Turn the volume down. Okay, so you can see my screen. Cool. So watch out for this. If you haven't seen it yet, if you don't have access to it yet, this is going to be an interesting one to watch. So as I said, this is Facebook's version of trying to compete with TikTok with small little type dancey videos, you know, expressing yourself, personalizing it. So there's a little bit of information here. I'll share this on my page afterwards. The other one I want to show you, which I just talked about, is the Facebook avatar, new way to express yourself, bit of a digital makeover. Now, what I want to share with you particularly is how you know if you've got it or not. So if you go to the Facebook app, and when you are in the Facebook app, you go to hang on. So it's there between Ads Manager and this one says City Guides. Mine doesn't say that, but I'll show you. This is where you can sort of personalize yourself and make your fun sort of avatar. No, thank you. So I'll just simplify that a little bit for you. So when I go to Facebook, so that's just my Facebook feed, go to the hamburger. So I'm going to the 3 lines down the corner, and then you're going to come up with this general screen. All of you should have a screen that looks like that. If I scroll up and I go to the See More button, so I click on the See More button. If I had avatars, it would be sitting under Ads Manager. So I don't have it. Okay, but that's how you access it. If you're looking for it, let me know who's got it. Who's already got it? Some of you I can actually see from your profile pic that you've already got it. But do you think that's fun? Do you like that one? I think they're kind of cute. But that's how you know if you've got it or not. So the other thing for those with notifications. Now, notifications, we generally tell people to turn on, you know, for your page or your groups or whatever, so people get notifications their end. But notifications also, it's twofold because you get notifications. You get notifications who like something, who comment on something. This is where we go to our notifications icon. And well, if I go to Facebook, if I go to my little notifications, where is it? There. Got 9+ notifications, and then I can check, you know, someone commented on my post, they replied to my video, someone mentioned me, someone liked a post of mine, someone commented. So it gives me all these notifications. We are now being given the ability to control the notifications. So what I'm going to do with this, when I know exactly how to do it, is I'm going to turn off the notifications for people that just like stuff. I don't need to know when people like stuff. It's not really a measuring stick anymore. It's not important really anymore, the number of likes, but I do want to know when somebody's commented on something, because it might be a question to a post or in one of my groups or something like that. It might be something that I need to reply to. It might be something I want to interact and engage with. So I'll share more about that with you, because I think that's really cool for us, not to get our notifications bogged down with somebody liked something. Depends where you are and what stage you are in your business. If you're really early on in your business and you're just starting to grow on social media, you might want to know when people like your stuff, because you're just starting to get fans and followers. So it depends where you are in your business, but we can now have the option to control what we receive in our notifications. So for those of you that get bombarded with notifications, this is going to be a really good thing to sort of simplify things. So that's a good one, I think. I've shared with you before, but no, so this is a summary of sort of a lot of different things. Paid Facebook Lives are coming. So I've shared a bit of detail with this with you already. So this is going to give the ability for somebody to do something on Facebook, set up an event of some sort, but people have to pay to watch it. So where they're really promoting it is like for musicians and artists and somebody that does a class of some sort. It sort of kind of makes sense that they would normally go to a physical event, pay money and see it, like a concert, music, something like that. So it's been set up predominantly for people to continue business, but do it live. Let's use social media during lockdown periods and they can still raise some income. But I see us getting creative with that one in the future. So I think for us, let's watch that space and see how we can use that, because it doesn't mean you only musicians and things. It's the ability to actually set it up is going to be available to sort of all of us, so yeah, watch that space, I reckon, on that one. You could get creative, which might help you, create a little bit of income on the side for a special training that you might be able to do, something like that. For those that are in the non-profit sector, if that's relative to any of you, maybe not individually, but maybe with businesses that you're associated with, that you volunteer with, those kind of things, you will be able to add the donate button to live videos, so people can donate directly on Facebook to particular causes while people are live. So that's a pretty cool function to have, for the right sort of marketing reasons. The option to listen to audio only on Facebook Lives. There are people out there that struggle with bandwidth and internet, and they can't hear properly, or just watching the video takes up too much data and things like that. So consumers will have the ability to just listen into a Facebook Live rather than watch and listen. So there will be advantages to that to certain people. The STARS program has been expanded to more pages and countries, which is when people donate. Like, I haven't turned mine on yet. I've got the feature. Has anybody seen that who's got a business page, that you've got the STARS feature and you just need to activate it? I would be interested to know. So you can turn the STARS feature on, and it enables you guys, like you guys could, activate STARS, and it's just like sort of pennies donating towards something. So I could set up a cause and you guys could donate STARS, and then it raises money. So it's called the STARS program. So I'll share more with you later, because more people will get this ability. It's been in beta testing with, I think, about 15 business pages, like higher profile people, or people that have a lot of volume on Facebook. But now it's rolling out and being given to other people with business pages. As I said, I have it, but I haven't activated it yet. Okay, avatars I've spoken about. And we have now the ability, so some of you, I don't yet, some of you will have the new Facebook. Who has the new Facebook, sort of the visual on desktop? Do you like it? Do you have it? Let me know that. Do you like it? Because a lot of people are not liking it. So you can have the ability, by pulling down that arrow where you go to your settings, and you can switch. So if you've got the new version of Facebook and desktop and you don't like it, you can switch back to the old one. I would anticipate that at some stage, like if they go to this trouble of updating their platform and things look a little bit different, at some stage that has to be switched off. But at the moment, if you've got the new platform but you really don't like it, just know that you do have the ability to switch it back to the old view. You've just got to pull down the little arrow on your personal profile and go into your go into the settings area. It'll just be sitting there for enabling you to sort of revert back. Now, I've just got over 5 minutes. So quick rundown for those of you using Instagram and have some interest there. You will be able to watch Instagram lives on desktop. So that is coming. You will be able to save Instagram lives to Instagram TV, like actually saving it and watching it on Instagram TV. There is a support small business sticker on Instagram stories. It's just a new sticker. If you use Instagram stories, that's a new one, support small business. I guess around the COVID, there's a lot of people that are struggling. So it's like a sort of a marketing campaign, I guess you could say. You're going to be able to pin your favorite comment on Instagram posts. So if there's something, you've got some comments on an Instagram post and there's one that stands out to you more than others, then you're going to have the ability to pin that to the top. You will also be able to have the ability to bulk delete Instagram comments if that is necessary for you for some reason. And there's going to be a new tag and @mention controls that are coming to Instagram as well. So as more details come to light about that, I'll share those with you. But that's a bit of a rundown. Like, that's quite a lot, don't you think? And there's going to be areas of those that you will be able to adopt and use to your advantage. And there will be things in there that don't mean anything to you at all and not going to make any difference to your business. Just please know and be aware and stay up to date with what's new. Because if there's something, a feature, something that's been putting right in front of your newsfeed, like messenger rooms, when you adopt things that Facebook bring out and roll out to, Instagram and WhatsApp if you use it, these kind of things, when they come out, if you adopt them early, you get favored. It could potentially help you in the algorithm. It can put you in front of the crowd. If you're using something that everybody isn't, people are looking at you and going, what's that? How are they doing that? All those kind of things. So anything you can do to just raise your level of awareness and stay ahead of everybody else that's got no blue clue about what's going on, it actually does give you a slight advantage on social media. So stay tuned. That's a bit of a summary. Just store it for, mental purposes, but keep your eyes and ears open to as these things roll out, if they're not there at the moment, but adopt them early. So I'll keep sharing things with you as, I learn about them and come to light. But I do hope you found that sort of interesting, maybe not immediately useful, but certainly things to watch out for, that if they're not here right now, they are definitely coming. Okay, so I need to rock and roll. I've got to be on a webinar in 3 minutes. And again, those of you in my coaching community, we are 9:30 to 10:30. So an hour and 45 minutes from now, I will see you in the coaching community for the Organic Growth Bootcamp day number 1. We are together for the next 3 days for that bootcamp. So I look forward to seeing you guys over there. For the rest of you, I will see you my normal time tomorrow live here for more whatever information I decide to bring you tomorrow. But have an awesome rest of the days, guys, and I'll either see you in the bootcamp or tomorrow. Bye, guys.